What is up, guys? Hello and welcome. Let's try this again. So last time I was recording with the wrong microphone, so this is my second time recording this video. So, oh, okay. So basically, what this video is going to be the start to a new series. I'm going to be doing a set of guides and tutorials for Transport Tycoon, which is a FiveM server. This video in particular is going to be the bare minimum getting started guide, basically what you need to know about the server, and some of my recommendations for things for you to do whenever you first join in the server. So whenever you first join in the server, this is where you're going to be. If you'd like to, you can basically walk into this white bubble right here, and it'll give you like a little welcome to the server thing, tell you a little bit about it. So before we even do anything, I'm actually going to give you a little bit of a rundown on some of the keybinds that you should probably know. First and foremost, the F7. Press F7 and it'll open up this page right here, which is the wiki, which actually has the server rules and basically a little getting started guide right here if you want to read that as well. Basically, all of these are guides on how to do these jobs. I just feel like sometimes they aren't very well, it's not very well conveyed what you actually need to do, and it's a lot easier to, you know, follow it in a video and see how it's done there, as well as some of the higher leveled stuff and more complex things are not really even talked about at all in the F7 guide. So yeah, that's the first thing that you should probably know. Second thing you should know is the M button. If you press M on your keyboard, this right here will show up. This will give you access. I don't have a car right now, but if you have a car out, it'll give you access to your car's trunk where you can put things in it. This is very important for trucking and basically every job. Then you'll have your actual inventory here, which is basically where you're going to have all of the stuff that you have. I have a bunch of stuff. Whenever you get started, basically you're not going to have any of these things in here. And you'll see that I have food. You do have to eat in this game, but I don't know if there's any on the map right now. I don't think there is actually. Oh, there's one right here. So basically as you're going around the map, you'll see these basically yellow treasure things that have rewards in, or prizes in them. More than likely it'll be food. So basically just you'll basically get food from that, and if you need to buy food before you get them from that, there are stores dotted around. It'll be like this right here. It'll be this little symbol right here. You can buy food from that and eat it from your inventory. So to get started, basically you can come here and spawn in a bicycle, but I would recommend actually just basically going out on the road. I'm going to steal this car because it's going to be faster. And I guess I should also go ahead and mention this is not an RP server. You are welcome to RP, but it's actually technically against the rules to force others into RPing. Of course, this car alarm's going off. It's actually technically against the rules to force RP on other people, but you're welcome to RP on your own. Just, you know, don't make other people RP with you. So basically the first thing that you're gonna want to do is come over here to this job center right here, as it is the closest. So even if you are on the bike, you can make it here pretty easily. These little briefcases on the map are going to be your job centers, and that's where you're going to switch your job. So I'm actually going to go ahead and work my way over there. Another thing, you do not have to follow road laws or anything like that. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. You can steal cars, run stop signs and red lights, you know. There's no police in this game. So, like I said, not an RP server, so you don't have to worry about any of that. So, basically, once you're over here to the job center, you're going to want to come in here and walk into this little orange spot right here, and this is how you're gonna change your job to whatever job you want to start off as. There are a few jobs that I would recommend doing right off the bat. Basically how you switch, I'll say how you switch to the job real quick. Basically you're gonna, you know, go in, say I want to be a street racer, boom, click enter on it. I'm a street racer, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna switch back to being a trucker. Another way that you can actually change jobs, once you get them, there will be a thing called job cards. You'll get these from the little like yellow dot things as well on the map. And basically, oh, there's some that there's one right over there actually, just showed up on the little mini map over there. But basically, you can get them from that too, and these will actually switch you to a job. You can use them one time consumable to become a helicopter pilot. So basically, you use them and they will make you into a helicopter pilot. So where I'm actually going right now is down here, right here, to the vehicle shop. There are 3 of them. There's one here in the city, basically in the middle. It's at Simeon's, if you know from the story, and I believe there's online too. Basically, there's that. There's one up here in Sandy Shores. Yep, right there. And then the last one is up in Paleto Bay, but more than likely you're going to want to go to this one in the city, as most of these starting out jobs are going to be here. Another thing I should probably mention, you're probably not going to have this much stuff on your map. As you get higher level, more stuff is going to show up as you do it. More stuff is going to show up, basically. So basically, starting out jobs, a few that I would recommend doing is probably trucking. Trucking is very important as it increases your strength level, which is kind of a big deal. You really want to get your strength level up before you start doing other jobs. It's really going to be helpful for other jobs. Trust me on this, but yeah, you're gonna want to get your strength level up. So basically, what you're gonna want to do as far as like trucking goes, you're gonna come down here to the vehicle dealership. This is actually where you will buy all your vehicles except for boats and planes. Boats are going to be from here at the boat shop. This is the only one. It's here kind of like at the docks right here. Then there's going to be your aircraft shop, which is actually only at LSIA. So this is where you're going to buy your airplanes and helicopters. But once you're here, basically, you're just going to come in here and you'll have all your different types. Job vehicles are going to be these right here. Basically, these are required to do the job. And in trucking, basically, you see here, you get this Speedo Express. It's actually free, and you'll start off with 30, and as you level up your trucking, it'll actually gain more inventory space. So that is very helpful for that. And some of the other jobs that I would recommend doing, actually, now that I've, discussed that, some jobs that I would suggest doing, garbage collector. It's only 11K for the trash master. You start out with 10K, so you can get 1K pretty easily. And I'll actually discuss a way that you can get money in a little bit. So that's a really good one. It has a really good return on money because basically you just go around, pick up trash. If you want to do the full loop, it takes maybe about 2 hours, and you can actually make about 22 to 25 mil off of that, as well as plenty of garbage collection and trucking levels. And I believe it does strength levels as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. It may or may not actually do strength levels. But whenever I actually do my tutorial on that, then I will figure that out. So another thing that you can do is Airline Pilot. It is another good one to start off with because it's only 20K for the Vestra, so it's not that much more that you have to earn. And it's an easy job, so if you want to fly, that is for you to start off with. Then you can go into things like cargo piloting, which is a little more expensive, and I would recommend getting your strength level up probably before you even start that. Even though it does level strength, it is nice to have that higher strength level because having a higher strength level actually increases your inventory space. So if you'll see here, if I go in my inventory, you see how it says that I have 104 of 345 kilograms. You start off with, I think, 10. I believe. It might not even be that much. I don't really know how much you start with because it's been a while. But basically, as your strength level goes up, this amount that you're able to hold goes up. And certain items have like a weight, so they take up inventory space. And cargo pilot and trucking and all that is things that actually do that. Heli pilot is also another really good one for right off the bat. It's a little more expensive, kind of like with cargo piloting and getting started. Both of them are 60K for the first plane and helicopter. But helipilot is really good money if you are like just starting off, if you want to get some money right off the bat, that is a really good thing to do. Now I'm gonna actually go ahead and go over here and show you where you can actually get some money. So if you go onto the map right here, basically right around the corner from the car dealership, there's this right here called the Fountain of Wealth. You can actually come right over there, and it's actually free money. Basically, people put money in, and you're allowed to take money out at any time. It's one of those things where, you know, just kind of be mindful of how much money you're taking, and if you do take a bunch out, just, you know, put it back in the future, you know? Kind of give back what you were given. So basically, you see, you come over here, you know, you have your collect, you get money from it, and you can even donate money to it. Like once you have money, you can donate to it. Or another thing you can do is you can even just ask another player, just ask in the chat, which I forgot to say what that is. T. You press T, you can talk in the chat. You can basically ask like, hey, could I have some money for this? And more than likely there will be someone that'll give you money. And another thing, if you have any questions, you can ask those in the chat too. More than likely someone will answer you. Otherwise they'll just say read the F7 guide, which sometimes doesn't actually answer your question. So a lot of the times you can basically just ask in chat how to do something, and more than likely someone will actually answer you. And if you actually want to, you know, play in the server that I'm on, or even ask me questions, you can find me on Discord. You can ask me questions there, or more than likely I'm going to be playing on server 6 or server 9. You can come into one of those servers. More than likely I'll be playing, and you can ask me questions. So if you also have any questions, you can ask those in the comments as well. I'm going to be leaving a link to a few resources in the description below, such as the Discord, as well as the wiki, which you can actually go check out for yourself. Go ahead and read it before you even jump in. I was saying jump and hop, so it came out as jop. Before you get into the server, you can go read that, so you don't have to do it once you're in here. So yeah, hopefully this video was helpful. I'm gonna be making some more tutorials coming in the next short period of time, and like I said, my plan is to actually make one for every single job. Some will probably be put together because they're, you know, kind of short. It's not really much to them, so basically those will probably be put into like a miscellaneous job tutorial, just so the video is not like 1 minute long. If you have any requests, actually, for a tutorial that you want me to do sooner, go ahead and leave that in the description as well, and I'll be sure to, you know, bump it up on my list and do it sooner than what maybe I would be before. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.